Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tarot on Purpose. Thank you so much for stopping by for this reading on the Mead Moon Cycle. This moon cycle is also known as the honeymoon, the strawberry moon, the hot moon, the moon of the horses. In 2023, this moon cycle begins on May 19 with a new moon in Taurus, and it continues until June 17. We have a full moon occurring June 3 or 4, depending on where you live. And this is a moon cycle where we are celebrating all things related to earthly abundance. We are tapping into earthly energy for growth and development. The flowers have been blooming. The fruits are starting to grow and ripen. It's a great time to congratulate ourselves for the seeds that we've planted and how we have nourished the things we want to bring into our lives. Also a time to strengthen our dedication for continuing to do the work that needs to be done in order to accomplish the things. It's a time for taking responsibility for co-creating the life that we want to bring about on this earth for ourselves. In general, this is a good moon cycle for making important decisions, although I would say that we need to consider all of the other astrological events going on within the timing of the moon cycle and also within our own chart. We do have an exciting astrological event happening right before this moon cycle with Jupiter moving into Taurus around May 16 before this new moon on May 19. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and growth and luck, moving into Taurus, the earthly sign of luxury, the good things in life, the practical, solid, stable things that support our material existence here on Earth. A great time for setting intentions for long-term growth and development. As with all my other moon cycle readings, we will start the reading going through these oracle cards here that talk about the moon cycle in general. We will follow up with tarot and some additional guidance from the Soul Helper Oracle. And we have 3 cards to choose from here. For reading number 1, the card is number 27 with waning gibbous moon, the keyword surrender there, and the water element. For reading number 2, we have number 11 with first quarter. We have the keyword ignite and the fire element. For reading number 3, we have number 29 with Scorpio, the keyword the shaman, and the water element. So please take as much time as you would like to decide which reading or readings you would like to go to. I'm looking forward to seeing you in your reading. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to this reading where we are asking Spirit for guidance during this Mead Moon Cycle, also known as the strawberry moon, the honey moon, the hot moon, the moon of the horses. This is a time to celebrate the work that we've been doing, looking at where we can focus our energy to co-create with the earthly abundance energy as well as with Spirit. You've come to the reading with this number 27, waning gibbous moon, with the keyword surrender and the water element. This card is talking all about going with the flow, surrendering to the flow of life, the flow of energy that is going through you, putting in a lot of effort towards things when you feel high energy and giving yourself a break and time to rest when you feel low energy. This card also talks about how the world goes in phases just like the moon, especially if things are a little bit challenging right now or a little bit difficult, remembering that this is just a phase, this too shall pass, and remembering that if you follow your love and your joy and go with the flow, let universe guide you, you will come out of any kind of difficult or challenging phases and get into a better state of flow. It also mentions that when our emotions are more stable, that it's easier for us to see clearly, which goes in really nicely with this Moon Cycle's Oracle cards that we'll talk about from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. The card for this Moon Cycle is number 34, keyword extremes, and it refers to this Moon Cycle as the hot moon. This card talks all about balancing extremes, how seeking balance is always better than seeking extremes. So a time to assess where your energy is going, and if you are putting more energy into one area of your life than you should be, or less energy into your life than a certain area of your life that you should be, to balance out extremes. This is also a time to ask Spirit for guidance on how to deal with challenges with grace, deal with extreme times with grace, and from a calm place. From the Witching Hour Oracle, we have 3 cards indicating the Maiden, Mother, Crone phases of this cycle, or the waxing, full moon, and waning moon. So for the waxing phase of this moon, we have number 16, restless energy. This guidebook says she is glowing with the abundant energy available on Earth from Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. This talks about how it's a great time to look at your energy, where it's going. It fits in nicely with the message from this Hot Moon Extremes card about looking at where your energy is going. And this is asking you for a specific focus on that energy that makes you feel restless or uneasy. How can you redirect that into something more productive? So the waxing phase of this moon cycle would start with the new moon around May 19 and continue to the full moon around June 3 or 4. And for this full moon, for this cycle, the mother of the Mead Moon is keyword decisions, and it's number 17 there. You can see that she is walking forward. She's guided by her wisdom there, indicated by the owl, and she has 2 paths in front of her to choose from. So this is coming after the beginning part of the moon phase, where we've gone through and assessed what restless energy we have, what energy may need to be redirected, and then this is the making the decision to commit to a path, commit to a decision. Remember, your card that brought you here, this Waning Gibbous Surrender card, said that seeing clearly is easier to do when our emotions are stable. So coming to a place where we are balanced and calm, and then making a decision, because it will be easier to make a decision when we are in a calm and balanced place. And then as we move towards the waning phase, after the full moon into the waning phase, which goes up until June 17, we have number 18 with self-reward. You can see the crone here is celebrating. She's got the same owl that guided her in making her decisions in the mother card of this Mead Moon. And they are now celebrating that they committed to a decision or a path. And they are congratulating themselves for putting in the work to assess their energy, where their energy needs to be redirected, making the decision to go through with it and follow a path, and then preparing to actually do the work that will be required to bring about that path. And then from the Spirit de la Lune Oracle, they refer to this as the honeymoon. We have a bee in there right in the middle. It's number 4, keyword productivity. This is saying to follow your soul's work. Put your energy into the work of your soul, the work that your soul wants to do. It goes nicely with your surrender card that brought you here. This in the guidebook says to focus on your sacral chakra during this time, because following your passion, following your joy, following the things that you love will help you get into a better state of flow, and figuring out how to balance your energy to stay in a state of flow where you're following your joy and not running into so many challenges and difficulties. And when you do run into challenges and difficulties, you're able to handle those with grace and determination. This card for the honeymoon encourages you to seek out cooperation. Much like in a beehive, how the bees all work together, everybody has a different role. Some people have things that they are stronger at or weaker at, and it's finding people who can support you on your path and that you can learn from, and who you can also teach. The focus for this moon cycle for the honeymoon is our solar plexus chakra, so our personal power and self-confidence. The last moon cycle leading before this one was all about building our self-confidence and self-reliance. So this is continuing into this moon cycle. And then also a focus on the heart chakra, because it's saying put your energy into the things that your soul wants to do. It says soul's work, the work that your soul wants to do, but really that doesn't have to be about your job or your career. It's just what your soul wants you to be doing on earth. And you can help yourself find that by following the things that make you happy, that bring you true joy. We're not talking about instant gratification here, the things that just feel good for a moment and then you may regret later. It's talking about the things that make you feel good on a consistent basis. Remember, we're balancing extremes here. We're not getting into one extreme or another. We're balancing our energy so that this is a consistent use of our energy towards our passion and our joy. So let's get some more information for you from Tarot. We are using the Tarot of the Dreams for this reading. The creator of this deck made this deck to try to show you imagery that reminds you of your dreams, either waking dreams, like things that you're daydreaming about or hoping to accomplish, like your goals, but also to help your subconscious identify things that you may have seen in dreams while you're sleeping and help you make sense of those. Okay, you first have the Justice card flipping over with Libra indicated there. We have somebody who's in a suit of armor here, reminding me of what the Oracle cards told us about finding strength to get through challenging situations with grace and being calm. I love how it's falling, the Justice card, which talks about balance, is falling right underneath this card here that talked about extremes, about how seeking in the guidebook for this extremes card, it said seeking balance is always superior than seeking extremes. So that is being reinforced with this Justice card here. We have the Page of Swords, Page of Air. So this is all about our thoughts and our ideas. New energy related to mental aspects of our life. We're going to take these that fell out. There is 3, with this one wanting to come out first. Page of Coins, beautiful. 2 pages right in a row. Page of Pentacles, Page of Earth. There. This talks about a new beginning. This talks about new ideas, maybe epiphanies coming in, things, well, yeah, we're going to leave these here, it says, because it likes how The Justice card is here with the balancing of extremes. So 2 pages right in a row, a new idea coming in, new way of thinking, leading to some kind of new beginning in the material world. Goes really nicely with the idea of us being in Taurus season, a very earthly sign about material luxuries and the things that make us feel safe and stable. We also have the 3 of Wands with Sun and Aries there. This is maybe indicating actual travel, but this is nice to follow the Page of Coins because it is also talking about setting out on a journey or waiting to set out on a journey. That could actually be physical travel, but it also could be the journey towards your soul's work, your life purpose, because we had the earlier oracles here talking all about assessing where it is that you're putting your energy into and the encouragement to set intentions for long-term growth and development. So the beginning of a journey for sure. You know, if you're going out on a ship, it's not like hopping in a taxi cab or onto a bike and riding down the street. It's getting onto a ship and crossing an ocean. That's a long-term journey being prepared for here. And the other one that fell out in that little chunk is the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Ace of Air element. This is clarity and being able to make decisions. This is everything that embodies the air element of communication, thoughts, ideas, mental clarity. This is going to help you with the full moon energy of being encouraged to make a decision, to assess the paths that are available to you. We have the 3 of Wands here looking at the ship coming in. Reminds me of the Mother card here, where she's looking at the different paths that are available to her. And then the Ace of Swords coming in will be helping you make that decision. Full moon time around June 3 or 4 may be really significant time for you for making an important decision. So make sure that you are in a balanced state emotionally so that you can make a decision from a calm place. If you think about this ship here coming in to begin your journey, the next phase of your life, basically, the ship is crossing over the ocean or a lake, but either way, it's a large body of water, water indicating the emotional element, our intuitive side of ourselves, our feelings, our emotions. So we want to be making our decisions when that ship is on calm water, calm emotions, not when a storm is coming in and the ship is being tossed all about, having to deal with things just to stabilize the ship. Not a great time to try and make decisions. Once the storm passes, and we've handled that situation with grace because we've asked Spirit and our guides for assistance with handling our challenges and difficult situations with grace and poise and from a calm, balanced place. Then when those waters calm, then we can make our decision. Let's see if we can get one more card or so for you from tarot. I kind of want some clarity for your specific card here to fill in this section here about what can pile 1 do for surrendering. Why is surrender really important here for pile 1? Surrender is important, encouraged to be going with the flow because tarot says Queen of Coins. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth energy here. We have the Sagittarius sign behind the Queen there, which is a fire sign about exploring and travel. Matches nicely with your 3 of Wands energy here. The Queen of Coins is the stable aspect of our material existence. So this is bringing this page energy of starting a new beginning in the earthly realm about jobs, relationships, house, anything material. And this is making it into a stable reliable situation. Spirit is telling you that when you surrender and go with the flow, you will be guided to your Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins energy. In the guidebook, it's talking about how this Queen of Pentacles is somebody who enjoys the finer things in life, the luxuries of life. So this is matching very nicely with the Taurus energy, and we had Jupiter moving into Taurus around May 16 or 17, which is expanding upon the material things that bring us joy. And that's something that you deserve, right? We are humans here on Earth to have an earthly experience. So enjoying all of the abundance the Earth has to offer is something we should feel good about. Allow yourself to enjoy the finer things in life, to dream about having those things that you want to bring into your life because you deserve them. This card also talks about how the Queen of Coins is somebody who is living according to her passion. Surrendering to the flow of the universe will help Spirit guide you because you're not stuck to one path or another. It's going to be an interesting time for you during this moon cycle, pile 1, because you're being encouraged to assess where your energy is going and make some kind of decision about the path that you're going to choose, and then be happy and confident about that decision. Yet you're being encouraged to go with the flow. So you are being encouraged with two types of energy here that could really be competing if you're not in a state of balance and a calm, peaceful place. You have the energy of the moon encouraging you to make decisions. Choose a path, it says. And then you have the earthly energy coming in and your other moon energy coming in from your card saying, go with the flow. So this is really about trusting that Spirit in the universe will help you make a decision that is in alignment with your true joy and happiness and what your soul wants you to accomplish. That's where the idea of surrender and flow is coming into your reading, that you will likely be faced with some kind of decision to make, and you're being encouraged to communicate often and openly, honestly with Spirit. We have the Ace of Swords here. Communicate with Spirit so that you are asking for guidance to be aligned with your true joy, your higher good. How you are open to. Part of surrendering is letting Spirit and universe know that you are open to being guided. You are welcoming that guiding energy into your life. And this is Spirit saying they want to work with you, co-create. They want to help guide you to your Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth energy so that you can enjoy your experience here on Earth to the full. Living according to your passions. That's really beautiful. So the very first guidance is to get yourself to a balanced state where you feel emotionally calm and peaceful. You're asking Spirit and universe for guidance on how to balance your emotions so that you can be calm. You can be open to their guidance and you can be observant enough or receptive enough. Queen of Earth energy is feminine energy of being receptive. Be open to Spirit, universe, Mother Earth gifting you with things that will help you live in alignment with your joy and your happiness and what your soul wants to accomplish here on Earth. Very beautiful message there, pile 1. We're going to get some additional guidance from these oracle cards here. These two Queen of the Moon oracles and Crystal Grid oracle cards are meant to indicate the beginning of the cycle and the end of the cycle energy. So this would be around the new moon, and this would be in the waning phase of the cycle. I like to remind people we don't always accomplish things in 1 month or 1 moon cycle. So this is kind of as you're assessing your energy, where you would like your energy to go to, what you would like to focus on. This is the beginning phase of that, and then this is towards the end as you're making your decisions and celebrating your decisions. So for the beginning of the moon cycle, you have number 22 with wisdom. That is beautiful. She is standing on a tower of books. Number 22 reduces to 4, which is the number of stability and safety. That goes nicely with the Queen of Pentacles energy here. Look at how when I place this here, she is reaching up to grab onto that Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles energy, Queen of Earth. Really being encouraged here, Pile 1, to connect with earthly energy, embrace that Taurus energy of enjoying the finer things of life, enjoying all the abundance available to us on Earth. Reach for that. This is actually a beautiful card to summarize everything that we've talked about so far here. If you look at how the stars are in this section of the card, it almost looks like two pathways in front in the stars, and in the mother card around the full moon, we have these two pathways being indicated here. You can see the red and the purple there indicating the two different pathways, and it aligns nicely with the way the stars are there, encouraging you to follow spirit and universe, because the stars are trying to align to help you find the path that you want to take, the path that is in alignment with your highest good. You have the stack of books there, and it's a ladder she had to climb up. There's so much wisdom there, she had to use a ladder to climb up on top of it, but it's in a boat, and the boat is actually in the clouds. It could be fog on water, so this is bringing in your water and air elements, your emotional and intuitive energies, matching up nicely with your thoughts and ideas, your mental energy. So this is a nice match of balancing your mind with your heart. That's a good focus area to tap into your true wisdom. Here, Spirit is telling you to find balance between your heart and your mind. If you're looking for something to focus on in terms of how to find a calm, balanced state, the focus is balancing your thoughts with your emotions, balancing your mind with your heart. Let's see if this crystal can give us some practical guidance for doing that. Your crystal looks like this, and it is quartz. Powerhouse, very common crystal. It says growth, alignment, and cleanse on there. It aligns with all signs, and then the sun and the moon. This is talking about very basic energy that runs throughout the earth, but quartz is great for tapping into spiritual energy too. So the first piece of advice that I'm hearing from this is, in order to balance your heart and your mind, get back to basics and think about the simple things. Think about the simple things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness, that make you feel like you are living with purpose. What are the simple things that bring you that feeling of joy and purpose? And do those match when you think about those things, those simple things? Do the simple things that bring you emotional joy match with the things that make your mind happy, that make sense to you, that give you good ideas? Or is there something that's out of balance there? That's kind of a first question to ask when you're assessing this restless energy, because when our mind and our heart are out of balance, we can definitely feel restless here. So this is what the card says. I'll hold it there so you can screenshot if you'd like. And it says, containing all the colors of the spectrum, quartz is considered to be a high vibrational crystal with many metaphysical powers. A conduit of energy, quartz generates electromagnetic energy and dispels electricity, absorbing, storing, releasing, and regulating positive and negative energy. Quartz is highly personal and works with your energy field one-on-one, attuning to it according to your needs. Quartz is easily programmable, allowing you to set your intentions so the stone works in your favor. Set your intentions wisely. I was looking at this card here because we definitely have a pink area here on the card, and it's not coming from anything in my room. So that's definitely on the card there. which is matching with the red dress of the maiden area of the moon there. The pink energy, the fire energy coming in off of this wands, 3 of wands. Red also related to the root chakra, about those things that make us feel safe, secure, and stable. So that's tying back to that Queen of Pentacles energy there. That's a focus area for you. You can see on the front of the card here, the pink is really there on the front of the card, but it's bleeding through into the back. So this is your passion running through you. What is the passion running through you that's motivating you, that's calling to you? Your soul may be trying to communicate to you during this moon cycle about tapping into your passions. What are the things you feel passionate about? What are the things that bring you joy? And letting you know that you can follow your joy and still be stable, because it called me to talk about the root chakra there. So you can balance your joy with the earthly things that bring you stability. So I think one of the biggest challenges we face here on Earth is, we have to find a way to support ourselves. We have to find ways to make money. We have to find ways to have a place to live. We need money in order to live. We need a job in order to make money. It's not always easy to find that job that matches nicely with our passion and our joy. This is letting you know that there is a way for you to support yourself on Earth and still follow your joy. There's something out there that matches those two things together. And this beginning phase of the moon cycle of assessing our restless energy and how we're going to redirect or focus that so we can follow our passions, this is something for you really to reflect on during this time. We have this bee card, or the bee here on the honeymoon productivity card, that encouraged you to find people who can help you, people who are aligned with your same energy. There may be somebody out there that can help you find those options where you're still able to follow your joy but support yourself. Yeah, I was pausing there looking for a little bit more specific guidance, but it's basically calling you to reflect on what opportunities may be out there, talk to other people, research. If it's not talking about cooperating or finding another person that can help you, it's talking about going with the flow, with spirit guiding you to the resources you need to research those opportunities that may be out there for you. Keep your eyes open, looking for opportunities that may be out there for you. And one of those opportunities may just be the one that allows you to follow your joy and make money at it, basically, is what it comes down to. Because the money is what we are using right now on Earth as a energy exchange for getting the things that we want and need on Earth. Yeah, so let's keep going towards the end of the moon cycle. We have number 6 with self-love. That's a beautiful card with abundance all through her hair there. The flowers there indicating abundance. She's wearing blue lipstick. Communication is important. Yeah, basically every major chakra has been mentioned in this reading. We had the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart. Now we're being drawn to the throat chakra with her lipstick there being blue. Speaking your truth. Communicating openly. Oh yeah, that's falling right under the Ace of Swords there, where I was called to encourage you to communicate openly and honestly with Spirit about your intentions, the things that you want. Spirit wants to co-create with you, so be open and honest. Self-love there, recognizing that you're worth it and you deserve the things you want and need. And the crystal supporting that looks like this. And it's carnelian. Courage, motivation, endurance. We have Taurus, beautiful for this moon cycle. Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, and Sun energy. It says, powerful and bold, Carnelian increases confidence in yourself, especially when you need to take center stage and use your voice effectively. Beautiful. Yeah, something about speaking your truth and self-love coming here about how you need to communicate openly and honestly with spirit, with yourself, and with others, because it's falling under this B card here that encouraged you to seek out community and cooperation. Speaking your truth about what you want and what you need is important for you during this time, pile 1. It says a stabilizing stone. Carnelian helps balance volatile emotions for long-term vitality. Beautiful. That is what all of these oracle cards here are talking about. Balancing your emotions for long-term vitality, long-term growth and development. Believed to protect the soul in the afterlife, carnelian is a stone of the living, meant to motivate you to take chances with the life that you have. Life is meant to be lived with passion and desire, and carnelian gives you the courage to go and do so. Carpe diem, seize the day. That is beautiful. This is what it looks like again. So, yeah, beautiful stone summarizing everything we've said so far. I love it when that happens with these cards towards the end here, just reminding us of the important parts of your reading. So let's get some final guidance from the Soul Helper Oracle. About how to seize the day, have the courage to go after what you're passionate about, have the courage to go after what brings you joy from a balanced, calm place so that it leads to long-term success. Long-term success here. Okay, you have beautiful. We had 2 flipping over. So the first one is number 36 reduces to 9, and it says success and happiness are coming. Enjoy and celebrate life. Yep, there you go. That matches so nicely with this carnelian card there. An encouraging message from spirit, from the moon, letting you know success and happiness are coming. Enjoy and celebrate life. Go with the flow, enjoy the simple things in life that bring you joy, and it will lead you to more success and more happiness. And then the other one that came out is number 20. It says, nature is calling you. It wants to touch, fulfill, and protect you with its healing powers. Beautiful. Earthly energy there. Going nicely with the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Taurus sign, and the whole idea of this moon cycle about connecting with all of the abundance that the earth has to offer us. Connecting with nature. A lot of times spirit communicates with us with signs and symbols and synchronicities in nature. So we have to be able to get outside in order to see those signs and symbols. Your card that brought you here about surrendering was going with the flow of the energy of the universe, allowing yourself to be open to spirit guiding you. They may be sending you signs in nature, or just getting out into nature may be a step that you need to take in order to start receiving these new ideas for new beginnings, ideas about balancing your heart and mind. Those may come to you when you get out in nature. Your card that drew you here is a number 27, which reduces to 9, and this card here, number 36, reduces to 9, tying these two together specifically in your reading, saying success and happiness are coming. This card that drew you here, reminding you that everything in life is a stage or a phase that we go through. Nothing lasts forever. So this too shall pass is something to remember during challenging and difficult times, because success and happiness are coming. Enjoy and celebrate life. And you can do so by balancing your emotions with your thoughts, finding a way for your head and your heart to work together. Beautiful, encouraging reading for you, Pile 1. I hope it was helpful for you. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I do wish you the best of luck on your journey. Hope to see you again in a future reading. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to this reading where we are asking Spirit for guidance during this Mead Moon Cycle. This moon cycle is also known as the honeymoon, the strawberry moon, the hot moon, the moon of the horses, a time where we are celebrating all of the abundance available to us on earth and being encouraged to assess our energy and where our focus is at this time and making any decisions that will help us enjoy our life here on earth. A very earthy energy coming through during this moon cycle, connecting with the power and abundance available to us on earth. This moon cycle begins with the new moon around May 19, moves to the full moon around June 3 or 4, and ending around June 17. You've come to the reading, with this card here, number 11. It says first quarter, and we have the keyword ignite and the fire element indicated there. Your reading is already starting off a little bit differently than the others because as I was shuffling this Soul Helper Oracle that I use for final guidance at the end, this card here came out and was like, I need to be out in the beginning. It's number 38, and 38 reduces to 11. Your card that drew you here is a number 11, so we have an 1111 beginning your reading. 1111 as an angel number from this Angel Numbers Kyle Gray book. 1111 says, you are one with God, angels, and ascended masters. Align your thoughts with the highest goodness and truth in order to bring love into the world. So God, Spirit, Universe, whatever the word God means to you, however you imagine the universal energy of love that goes through the universe and through us all, that's what this is talking about, how you're being supported by that energy now, that God energy, and being encouraged to align your thoughts with the highest goodness and truth in order to bring love into the world. And the card that wanted to come out, number 38, reduces to 11. A light-filled angel is at your side. It watches over you at every doorway. So this card came out to make an 1111, letting you know you are supported and guided right now. It was specifically an angel card. Your angels are with you. Your guides are with you, and they're watching over you. If you're facing challenging and difficult times right now, because it says it watches over you at every dark doorway, it's saying, especially during challenging times, your angels are there with you. They're always there for you to call on. Your guide's always available to you to call on and ask for help and guidance, but especially during challenging times, don't forget they're there. The other unique thing about your reading is usually I give a little summary of your card, but I'm being called specifically to show you this entire guidebook reading for this card and read it to you. So I'm going to read that. If you don't want to hear everything in the guidebook, go ahead, fast forward a little bit. But it says, number 11, first quarter, ignite. I activate the fire within. My dreams are alive. Let the magic begin. The moon has arrived at the second major turning of the cycle. The first quarter moon is here to help with your swirling dreams become reality with passionate focus. Take a moment to check in. Are you ready to create bold new pathways? Is your personal current of energy flowing? Now is the time to step into outward expressions. The wisdom you have learned thus far can be the fuel to ignite your actions. If you have made your to-do list already, start crossing off your items. The fire of the waxing phase will propel you forward. Work with your solar chakra to balance the solar and lunar energies within you right now. This will help you align with the fiery lunar energy of this phase. And yes, lunar energy can be fiery. Now is the time to really pursue your passions and ignite your energy. The shadow aspect of this card says, is your energy low right now? Do you feel disconnected from your passions and desires? The first quarter asks you to find your personal balance. Either your sacral, lunar chakra, or your solar chakra is out of balance right now. Allow your energy and intuition to guide you. Balance your solar and sacral chakras. Explore the fire element within you. Create a fire altar for your desires and passions. Check in with your personal energy current. Is it ebbing or flowing? And then right here, it's on page 123, 123. And 123 in the Angel Numbers book says, you are moving up a step. All the challenges you have previously experienced are now being released. The angels of ascension are with you now. The other page, it was 122 and 123 for the guidebook for your card. The 122 number says you are a very important stage of your journey, so it's important to stay mindful and present. And then you are moving up a step, your challenges are being released, and the angels of ascension are with you now. So things are supposed to be moving and flowing for you right now, Pile 1. Your angels are helping you overcome any challenges. They're letting you know that the time of struggling is coming to an end. Your passions and things that you feel passionate about are really highlighted right now. So if you're in alignment with following your joy, this is really fiery energy that you can ride forward and continue to co-create with spirit to move those passions forward. And if you're out of alignment with your joy and passions now, this is calling you to realign with those things that bring you joy and that you feel passionate about. So yeah, the readings, I always start off with a plan, but sometimes the readings call me to do something different, and yours definitely did. So for the rest of the reading, let's get into how I had it planned and see if we stick with that plan. These oracle here all talk about this moon cycle. From the Queen of the Moon oracle, it's number 34, reduces to 7. And it refers to this moon cycle as the hot moon with the keyword extremes. This talks about balancing things in our life, not living according to one extreme or another, but living from a place of being calm and balanced. It says, seeking balance is always superior to seeking extremes. From the Witching Hour oracle, it refers to this as the Mead Moon. We have a card for the maiden, mother, crone phases of this moon cycle, or the waxing, full moon, and waning. You are definitely being focused in on this waxing phase here from what came out in your reading so far. It's number 16, reduces to 7 as well, just like that extremes card. And it says restless energy. This has the maiden aspect of the Mead Moon in a bright red glowing dress, sparkly, saying the earthly abundance is flowing through the lady in this card here. So this is telling us during the waxing phase to assess your energy, especially any energy that is making you feel restless, and reflect on why that energy is making you feel restless. If it is making you feel restless, something might be out of alignment. That goes nicely with the shadow aspect we read in your card about how your sun and moon energy may be out of alignment. The moon energy always speaks about intuition, but what's coming to mind here is how the guidebook for this card specifically said that the sacral chakra is connected to the moon and is related to your passions, things that bring you joy. And then the sun energy coming in is reminding me of how the sun can sometimes represent our life purpose. So if you're feeling restless right now, I'm really being called to tell you, Pile 2, that if you're feeling restless right now, it's because the energy you're putting into following your passions and following your life purpose is out of alignment. It indicates that you may be putting energy into something that is not following your true life purpose, And I don't want that to sound like that is for everybody, that you're off track here. It means that that restless energy is trying to bring you into alignment so that your passions and your life purpose are working together. Not trying to discourage anybody that you're doing anything wrong or you're on the wrong path, but there's something about the energy of things that you're passionate about and the energy of your life purpose, the things that your soul wants you to accomplish. There's something that can be aligned more at this time to continue moving forward with joy. I really hope that came through, not to scare anybody that they're on the wrong path. It's like, take that restless energy and figure out why you feel uneasy, why you feel restless, and then figure out where to redirect that. And then as we get closer to the full moon, which would be around June 3 or 4, the mother card for the Mead Moon is number 17, reduces to 8 with decisions. You can see she's standing in front of 2 pathways here, indicated by red and purple. So this is a time after you've assessed where your energy is going, where you want to focus or where you need to redirect some energy potentially, making a decision about what path you're going to follow, what action you're going to take next. And then as we go through the waning phase, we get into the crone card, which is number 18, reduces to 9 with self-reward. That is being confident. We had confidence mentioned with your card that drew you here. Ignite your confidence just came through. And then reward yourself for all the work that you've been doing. The self-reflection to align your passions with your life purpose. Making decisions about the next action you're going to take. This doesn't have to be so serious as deciding a major path, right? It can just be what action you're going to take next, and then rewarding yourself for making that decision. Being guided by our intuition and our wisdom. This card specifically mentioned wisdom as well. The wisdom that you've gained so far in your life is guiding you. You have the owl flying in here about it's flying, so it's telling me that owl is flying through, collecting all the universal energy and guidance from spirit and bringing it to you. And then this is congratulating you. It's landing on your shoulder, and you're congratulating yourself for listening to all that intuition and wisdom being brought to you at this time. Taking time to celebrate the work that you've done, the decisions you've made, and have that moment or time, it doesn't have to just be a moment of celebration, so that you're ready to actually move forward on the decisions that you've made. And then from the Spirit de la Lune Oracle, they refer to this moon cycle as the honey moon. It's card number 4 and has the keyword productivity there with the bee. This is encouraging you to follow your soul's work. The work your soul wants you to do. Does not necessarily have to be related to job or career. It's just your life purpose, basically. This card also reminds you about how bees work in a community and they cooperate with each other to bring about abundance. So it's reminding you don't have to go through this alone. If it's not actually other people that you can cooperate with, it's definitely encouraging you to co-create with spirit and universe during this time. Being called again to kind of summarize everything there with, I activate the fire within, my dreams are alive, let the magic begin. This is spirit, universe, earthly energy coming together with your own personal energy to make your dreams come true. Pile 2, it's beautiful. So let's get some more information from tarot. We are using the Tarot of the Dreams. Okay. The creator of this deck wanted to create imagery that helps us make sense of our dreams. And you're specifically being told here that this reading is helping you bring your dreams into reality, helping you make your dreams come true. That includes aligning your personal energy with energy of spirit and universe around you. So hopefully the tarot here will give us some more information, specific, detailed information and guidance for you. I was just kind of told this is going to be connecting with what this tarot, because the angel card here, a light-filled angel, is at your side. It watches over you every dark doorway. This tarot, I'm just being told this tarot is really going to be talking about how you can connect with your guides, your angels, and spirit energy to make your dreams come true. Really letting you know to connect with spirit at this time. So the chunk that fell out, we have, oops, that's the crystal card. Crystal wants to be seen first. Well, first, the death card. Wow, okay, yeah, this reading is going differently. You have the death card, number 13, speaks all about transformation, rebirth, reaching a point in your life where something may be coming to an end, but it's because you're stepping into a new chapter of your life. Something ending so you can begin something new, and it's leading your reading with your angels, your guides, spirit, is letting you know that you should be moving right now into a new chapter of your life that is aligning your passions with your life purpose. The crystal that wants to be seen now looks like this. And it is calcite. It says, amplify, cleanse, open. Aligns with Cancer and Venus. It says, double trouble. Calcite has a unique optical quality. When you are looking through the stone, it appears doubled. Like you're almost seeing there's one there, but you're seeing two. Interesting. Calcite can amplify energy for higher awareness and healing, pairing well with other crystals and taking on their attributes to increase their metaphysical abilities. A powerful dissolver, calcite transforms negative energy for release and renewal. Yeah, that's why I wanted to come through here. Release and renewal going nicely with this transformation card, and how your angels and guides are right there with you during this time. Release something that is no longer in alignment with the things that bring you joy, and you're going to be renewed into energy that is more in alignment with your joy, your passions, and finding your life purpose. It also aligns the chakras, cleansing the aura of toxicity and renewing energy flow. Yeah, remember your card said to review your personal energy right now. Does it feel stuck, or does it feel like it's flowing? Calcite reminds you that there is always a new beginning, death and rebirth here, transformation. You just have to decide when to start. Okay, we need to decide when to start. If you've come to this reading, that may be a very specific question about when to make that decision, when to finally let go of something that has been making you feel stuck, and when to start the next chapter of your journey. For some of you, it may be around the full moon, June 3 or 4. Only follow that if it really resonated with you. But I'm also being told don't jump ahead because it's a general reading, so don't put that date, June 3 or 4, don't put that date on everybody. So there's always a new beginning. The decision is when to start. Let's hope that we get some more specific guidance for you during this reading about when to start. When to make the decision, when to act on the decision, when to release the old and start the new. Yeah, let's I'm being guided during your reading here, pile 2, so it said give me some sage here. Give me some sage. It's almost like everything we talked about so far was leading up to this question about when to start. So the other two that came out with the death card there, we had the 5 of Cups with Mars and Scorpio energy. The Five of Cups, you can see the figure in this card is focusing on the cups that are broken, and there's 2 cups that are still whole there. In this card, the cups are being held up by mermaids. Maybe a significant symbol, for some of you. And then we also had the 7 of Coins with Saturn energy and Mercury energy. 7 of Coins is 7 of Pentacles, Earth energy. So we had the water energy come out with the cups. That's our emotions, our intuition, our psychic connections, which is all about tapping into that universal energy to guide us. And then the earthly energy here, planting the seeds to something we want to accomplish. Sage is really going. This card, when I was shuffling the deck before all the readings today, this card flipped out, and it flipped out in reverse. And it is interesting because in the last reading that I did, I'll link it, this card came out in one of the readings ahead of time. There was some weirdness that made this card come out in reverse ahead of time, and right away it said the wait is over. And that happened before the last moon cycle reading that I did, and it happened for this moon cycle reading again. So if you went to that last reading, it's double confirmation for you. If you haven't seen it, then this is the message coming into you that the wait is over. It's coming up upright in your reading, but it's still telling me the wait is over, but we still need to be patient. The wait is over, but we still need to be patient. So yes, it's time to make that decision. We are asking when to start. It's time to make the decision, but we still need to be patient about seeing the results of that decision. It's time to make the decision, but the results are not necessarily going to happen right away. We still need to be patient for the universal energy to come together to bring those things about here on Earth. It's almost like Spirit needs you to make the decision that you want some kind of change, or you want to bring something new into your life, or you want to release something. Spirit needs you to make that decision. And this is a good time to make that decision, express those intentions to Spirit, and then be patient, not expecting overnight results. It could happen for some of you, but it's saying we still need to be patient after we've made a decision to let the earthly energy and universal energy have a little bit of a time to come into alignment, because they've been waiting for you to express that intention, to make that decision, and then they can start working to put all that in motion for you. The 1, 2, 3 angel number that I was called to read at the beginning, because the guidebook for your card is on page 123, said you are moving up a step. Your challenges are being released, and the angels of ascension are near you. So spiritual development, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awakening, moving forward on your spiritual path, ascension coming through specifically right now in this reading. And Spirit, universe want to know from you that you're open to that. That's something you're being asked right now from Spirit is, are you ready? Do you want to make this change? Do you want to let go of that thing, that person, that job, that whatever, in order to bring in the new that will be aligned with your passion and your life purpose? Are you ready to do that? Once you tell Spirit that you're ready to do that, they can start working with all the universal energy and earthly energy to put all of that into place and help you co-create and bring that into reality. Bring your dream into reality. Make your dreams come true. But Spirit needs to know that you're ready. Are you ready? Be honest when you answer that question, right? It's not like Spirit is out there saying yes or no right now, make a decision. They're not saying that at all. Please don't take that from this reading. It's like, honestly, are you ready? If you don't feel ready, there's something else going on with something you need to bring in balance. And tell Spirit, I'm not quite ready. I'm not quite ready because of this thing or that thing, or I'm not quite ready and I don't know why. Please help me know why I'm not ready. So it's like, have a conversation with Spirit about everything going on in your heart and your mind and your soul right now about the decision you need to be making. Let Spirit know where you're at. Let him know, I'm ready, yes, let's go. Or I'm not ready yet and I need help to get ready. Just sometimes asking help to get ready is the part of your journey you're at right now. So that's, it's a general reading. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's like Spirit wants to know if you're ready. If you're ready, say, yes, I'm ready. Let's go. If you're not ready, let Spirit know that you need help to figure out why you're not ready. This crystal with the green here wants to be with that 7 of coins, earth energy. The green crystal looks like this. And it is green calcite. So you have just calcite, pure calcite here. And then green calcite. It says fertility, abundance, growth. Yes. Nature is calling. Green calcite attracts abundance, surrounding you in a forest of clarity, positivity, and heightened awareness, akin to the great outdoors. Green calcite transmutes stagnant old beliefs into the courage to explore outside your comfort zone. As with nature, there is beauty in the imperfect, and growth occurs only when we allow ourselves the room to expand. Yeah, Spirit asking you, really reflect on if you're ready right now. There's some kind of growth and new adventure out there for you to step into that'll bring you abundance, but it wants you to be ready so you can enjoy it and not be overly worried or scared about it. Green calcite opens the heart and third eye chakras, helping you to let go of past resentment and plant seeds for your growth and expansion. We have Cancer and Venus energy on there. Wow, very cool. It wanted to come out here with this 7 of Pentacles card. It matches so nicely. Growth and abundance only comes when we are open to receiving that, when we are open to expand. So this specifically said it's helping you release old and stagnant energy. If you're hanging on to that old and stagnant energy, that's taking up space within inside of you, and there's not space inside of you for new growth and abundance to come into your life. So that's why we need to release things that are no longer serving us, is to make space for the new. 5 of Cups energy here. We may be focusing on the things we've lost or the things that aren't working. And this could very well be talking about a mindset shift for you to focus on what is working and what you do have already that is a blessing. The blessings that you still have. That was a quick little message. We have this one, the moon. That's appropriate, number 18. Moon card with Pisces energy there. 2 strong spirit guides coming through for you. We have the bats here flying out of the portal. The shadow side of this card asked you, do you feel disconnected from your passions right now? And is encouraging you to balance your energy, which we also had with that extremes card. And with the bats being tied to the underworld and the dark, this is saying you need to release some of that shadow energy that is making you feel disconnected. Something is causing you to feel disconnected from your passion, and you're being encouraged to figure out how to release that. When you're talking with Spirit about, are you ready for the next thing? You may ask for guidance on how to release the shadow and release that stagnant energy that's still taking up space within you. We had a lot of mention in your reading so far about you being protected and guided and supported right now. So 2 strong spirit guides coming out with this moon card, and then the angels and guides all around you. If you feel ready, it may be a good time to try and connect more deeply with your specific guides. If you're starting a pathway to ascension, to spiritual awakening, to spiritual enlightenment, it may be time to connect specifically with your guides, with 2 specific guides. Darn, I just asked, can I get information about who those guides are? And I was told it's a general reading, so those 2 guides are going to be different for everybody, but there are 2 strong, powerful guides out there for anybody listening to this reading. Some of you will be ready to connect specifically to those 2 guides. Some of you just need to tell Spirit, I am open to the guidance those 2 guides want to give me. Yeah, it's like 2 kind of stages in your journey. Some of you may be at the point where you just need to tell Spirit, I am open to receiving the guidance from these 2 strong guides that are watching over me now. And others of you may be ready to specifically connect with those 2 strong guides on a more intimate level. What else coming out here? Anything more from tarot? The last one coming out, Knight of Cups. Knight of Water, energy, emotional offers coming in. Some kind of offer coming in that will be emotionally fulfilling for you. This is reinforcing the message that we got about how you're on the cusp of stepping into, you're at the doorway, right? You're at the doorway of releasing something and stepping into something that is more in alignment with your life purpose, the work your soul wants you to be doing, the things that bring you joy and passion. You're at the doorway. That's being offered to you right now, and you need to communicate with Spirit with whether or not you're ready. If you're ready, say, I'm ready, let's go. If you're not ready, ask Spirit to help you figure out why you're not ready. Well, that's where it stands. So let's keep going. We have the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards here. This is meant to indicate kind of the beginning of this new chapter, this cycle, and the ending. If you're looking for a specific timing, which we kind of were, but it's really like specific timing may apply to some of you. We had the full moon with June 3 and 4. The beginning is May 19 and the end is June 17. So those are specific times. If that resonates with you, those may be specific times that apply to you. Otherwise, it is the idea of timing is how ready you feel. When you feel ready, that's the time to make the decision. That's a little bit frustrating to hear, honestly. Let's see what we get here for final guidance. We have number 18 with pleasure. 18 reduces to 9. So that is 3 18s coming out in your reading. Wow, I didn't notice that before. The moon card for the tarot, which is 18, came out right underneath this crone card for the waning phase of the moon cycle, which is all about self-reward and congratulating yourself for the work that you've been doing. So 18 there, 18 here, and then 18 here with pleasure. Yeah, you're being called to follow your joy. step into a path that allows you to follow your joy, and that will align you with your life purpose, your soul purpose. We have blue butterflies throughout this card. Transformation. Going nicely with the death card here about rebirth and transformation. The point of this reading is to find the pathway that brings you joy and leads you to your life purpose. And everybody is going to be in a different stage of that journey. That's why we're getting the messages we're getting, right? It's sometimes frustrating to not be told exactly, but that's the way it is. It's a personal journey for each and every one of you watching. So definitely take what resonates in this reading and then leave the rest. And the most important thing is you are at the doorway of stepping into the path leading to your life purpose and following a life of living according to your joy and passions, which is beautiful. Your dreams coming into reality. You're at the doorway of that, and you need to connect with spirit in whichever way you feel most connected to the universal energy that helps us and guides us and supports us and loves us. You're at the doorway to following your passions and stepping onto that path towards your life purpose, and you are being encouraged to really, really connect with spirit to help guide you, to help you decide when it's time to step through that doorway, to decide which path you want to go on, which action you want to take next. Connect with spirit. Super strongly coming through here. That's why we're not being given super specific information, is because each and every one of you needs to connect with spirit in the way that makes the most sense to you. And there's at least two strong spirit guides out there for you that are specifically here to help you with stepping through that doorway. Wow, that's super powerful. This is being offered to you right now. The door is open. It's not going to shut. Spirit recognizes this is an emotional, difficult decision for some of you, and they want to support you. They've opened that door and they want to help guide you through that doorway and onto your path towards your joy and your life purpose when you're ready. So connect with spirit so you can move into that chapter and figure out when you're ready to take that step. And then towards the end of the cycle, the other Queen of the Moon says beauty, number 20. This is a beautiful card. If you can see how it is, we have flowers and butterflies and plants. But if you look closely, this looks like the lips of a person, their nose, and their eyes. So it's like how there is similarity between nature and ourselves. A beautiful face coming through here. Just beauty. Number 20. It's wants to go here with this green calcite card that said fertility, abundance, and growth. Nature is calling. As with nature, there is beauty in the imperfect, and growth occurs only when we allow ourselves the room to expand. Yeah, this is reinforcing that message about how the reason we need to release the things that no longer serve us is because we need to make space for expansion. We need to release the things that no longer serve us, that are making us feel stuck, making us have feelings of loss, making us feel like we can't move forward. We need to release those. Some of that is self-doubt. Some of that is fear. Some of that is actually going through the grieving process to overcome feelings of loss in a healthy way, and then make space for the new to come in, because it's going to be beautiful and you're being guided and supported. From the Soul Helper Oracle, we'll get some final guidance here. I really want something specific for you guys. I'm kind of like in my mind and whatever my energy, intuition, whatever my connection with spirit right now, kind of pleading with them to give you something specific. Not sure if we'll get it. Signs and symbols in nature, specific guides, timing. Those are all things we would love to have specific information on. What signs and symbols can we look for to help us know what to do? When should we start? When should we take the step through that doorway? Who are the guides that want to help us? Hang on, they're saying if I want that information to pause for a second here. Okay, so what I got when I asked for like, how can we know about timing? How can we know when pile 2 is ready to step through that doorway? What signs and symbols? Who are the guides? This is what I got. You're going to feel ready when you have that moment of peace and you just feel peace. It's going to be a moment when you feel peace and then your intuition says, I'm ready. The signs are going to be in nature. They said we already gave you 2 signs to look for, and that was 1111 and the number 123 in a row. If you see 1111 or the number 123, that's definitely a sign that your guides are with you. It's a sign that you're on the right path. And then as far as the 2 guides go, that's going to be personal for each person that's watching this reading. So for final guidance, it says, get on with it, girl. A few good, encouraging messages coming out through these final cards here. People need to do some self-reflection. They need to be open to receiving from Spirit. They need to realize that Spirit, universe, angels, guides, trying to help whoever's watching this reading bring their dreams into reality. It's a personal journey. Okay, we have number 36 reduces to 9. Success and happiness are coming. Enjoy and celebrate life. Enjoy life. Don't stress, pile 2. Don't stress. This reading, you can see that I've been trying really hard to get specific information, and it's like I'm almost trying to control the reading, right, by trying so hard to get you specific information. And it's like, stop stressing, enjoy life, enjoy the journey, enjoy the moment, love life. This is an opportunity to step through the doorway, to follow your joy, and be on the path that is in alignment with your life purpose and what your soul wants. Don't stress, relax, connect with Spirit. Spirit will guide you. Okay. Those cards over there are like half of the deck. And they're like, leave them there. Some people will take from that what they want to. Otherwise, this is the card that wants to come out. Number 41 reduces to 5. The lotus within you awakens. You are a master in light on high. Yeah, that goes back to the spiritual awakening. The number 123 says you are moving up a step. The number 123 says your challenges are being released. The number 123 says the angels of ascension are near you now. You're being prepared for spiritual awakening, spiritual enlightenment, a deeper connection with Spirit. I really want to pick up this card, but they're like, just leave them and get one more. Number 33, listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust. Number 33 reduces to 6. 33 also a master number. We had 11s come out. 11, the master number for the visionary, seeing the vision, the dream. And 33 is the number that brings that into the world, brings it into being, bringing your dreams into reality. 11 is starting your reading. 33 is ending your reading. So you have a vision, you have a dream, and all of this is helping you figure out how to bring that into reality and letting you know it's possible. And Spirit is there to help you. Listen to the eternal song of your soul. Tune into it and learn to trust it. Building your connection with Spirit, learning to trust, learning to go with the flow. Success and happiness are coming. The lotus within you awakens. You are a master in light on high. Tune into it. Learn to trust it. Pile 2, I do hope that you found this reading helpful. I'm being told this is coming to a close here. Close this reading here. Each and every one of you will take different pieces of this reading that are helpful for you. Being called to ask you to tune into this reading at different times during the moon cycle, because one of the piles may speak to you more than another at different times. So we have the new moon, May 19, full moon, June 3 or 4, and the end of this moon cycle, June 17. So that's what I have for this reading. That's all I'm getting for you in this reading, pile 2. I do hope it was helpful. I do wish you the best of luck on this journey. It's like you're at the doorway. The opportunity is there for you to live a life according to your joy and in alignment with your life purpose, and Spirit is there to help you. They just need you to communicate with them so they know where you're at, basically. They want to know how you're doing. Where are we? Just talk with Spirit. Doesn't matter how you do it, what you say to them, just let them know how you're doing. That deeper connection with Spirit is going to be helpful for you, so you can celebrate and live a life of joy. Really beautiful. Thank you so much for spending time with me, Pile 2. I do wish you the best of luck on this journey, and I hope to see you again in another reading. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to this reading where we are asking Spirit for guidance during this Mead Moon Cycle, also known as the honeymoon, the strawberry moon, the hot moon, the moon of the horses. In 2023, this moon cycle goes from May 19 with the new moon, full moon around June 3 or 4, and the end of the cycle is June 17. New moon in Taurus, earthly energy coming through here, with Taurus being the sign of the finer things in life, the luxuries we like, also those things that make us feel safe and secure and stable, matching up nicely with the overall feeling of this moon cycle about connecting with all of the earthly abundance that is out there for us, celebrating the things on earth that make us feel good and that bring us abundance. You've come to the reading with this number 29 Scorpio card that says the shaman and indicates the water element. This card talks about how when you draw this Scorpio card, doesn't mean you have to be a Scorpio, but it could very well have a strong placement in your chart. It says when you draw this card, it's a time of intense emotions. It's a time when the veil between the spiritual and earthly realms is being lifted. And because it's Scorpio, I would say the veil between spiritual realm, earthly realm, and the underworld being lifted as well can be talking about how shadowy aspects are coming to our attention right now. And this card says, don't be afraid to explore the unknown. And it also says you may need to lighten up a little bit and come up for air every now and then. An intense time, being encouraged to explore things in the underworld, on earth, and in the spiritual realm, but not to take it too seriously, to remember to enjoy that time as a time for learning, exploring, growing, developing, and remember to come up for air. So breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm noticing the colors in your reading right away. You had the blue and the green in your Scorpio card, and your two crystal cards that came out for this reading are blue. So blue watery energy for sure matches with that Scorpio. Blue is the throat chakra, all about communication, speaking our truth, being honest about how we feel, and communicating that to ourselves, to our spirit, and to other people in life when it's appropriate to do so. And then the green aspect, bringing in the heart chakra there, definitely about our emotions. These cards here are all about this specific moon cycle. So from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, we have the number 34 card, reduces to 7, and it says extremes. This card is all about balance. It's not living in one extreme or another. It's finding a state of balance. It says seeking balance is always superior to seeking extremes. Scorpio, one of the most passionate, intense signs of the zodiac. So definitely relevant with this card coming out here, encouraging us to find balance and not give in to things that are extreme at this time, especially important during this time. From the Witching Hour Oracle, we have 3 cards indicating the maiden, mother, crone phases of the moon cycle, or the waxing phase, the full moon phase, and the waning phase. So the waxing phase starts on May 19 with the new moon. We have number 16 reduces to 7 with restless energy. This oracle refers to this as the Mead Moon. Talks about how the maiden in this card is dressed in red, absorbing all the abundant energy that Earth has to offer, following her passions, and dealing with some restless energy here. So the restless energy can mean a lot of different things, but for your reading specifically, it's coming through that you have something in you that just wants out, needs to be expressed. You want to do it. You want to go. There's something in you that you are trying to figure out how to harness that energy and let it out so you can go. There's some kind of desire, some kind of passion inside of you, Pile 3, that is really being felt very strongly within you right now, and you are being encouraged to find a healthy way to express that energy. This card specifically talks about how you are being encouraged to reflect on that energy that makes you feel restless and figuring out how to focus and redirect that energy into something that is productive and helpful for you. Avoiding anything that is extreme, especially important for you right now, Pile 3. As we move to the full moon, which happens around June 3 or 4, depending on where you are in the world, the mother card for this Mead Moon is number 17, reduces to 8, with decisions. Being guided by the owl spirit, the owl flying through the universe, collecting all that universal energy for you to tap into, helping you make a decision on which way to go, which action to take, which path to take. Says it's a good time to make a decision after you've considered that what that restless energy inside of you is trying to tell you. Then what decision can you make to move forward? And then as we move into the waning phase that goes up until June 17, the crone waning phase is indicated here with number 18, reduces to 9, with self-reward. You can see that the owl that was flying around, collecting all that wisdom, collecting all that universal energy and bringing it to you, has landed on your shoulder, helping you out. Look how joyful and happy they are, like touching foreheads there, how the owl is connecting with the crone in this card. It's beautiful. It's adorable. So this is congratulating yourself for the work you've been doing, giving yourself time to celebrate making a decision or reflecting on that energy, making a decision, whatever applies to you. Giving yourself time to celebrate that so that you can enjoy life enjoy the time of having come to some kind of clarity or making steps towards clarity, and then you'll be ready and energized to move forward on whatever decision you're making. And remember, your card specifically said, don't forget to relax, lighten up every now and then, come up for air, breathe. Being reinforced by this crone card here, especially after the full moon. And then from the Spirit de la Lune Oracle, they refer to this moon cycle as the honeymoon. It's card number 4, has keyword productivity on there, and we have the bee spirit coming through. This card talks about all of the earthly abundance that we've already discussed, putting all that earthly energy, connecting with spiritual energy, and doing something that will be helpful for yourself, be productive, move towards your highest good. And then because we have the bee on there, this card is also reminding you to communicate, going nicely with all the blue throat chakra energy in your reading. Communicate effectively with others, connect with others, find friendship, find people who are aligned with your energy, and don't be afraid to ask for help. The guidebook for the Scorpio card that is leading this reading says, Scorpions have an intense desire for sacred union in everything they do. Connection on some level. Connecting with yourself, all the aspects that make you up as a whole person. Connecting with other people in your life in healthy, productive ways. Productive, not necessarily related to work and job and career and stuff like that, but like whatever is good for you in a healthy way, and connecting with spirit and universal energy. So let's get some more information from tarot. We are using the Tarot of the Dreams. The creator of this deck, a lot of dream energy went into the deck. The intention the creator set for this deck seems relevant for you because we have the Scorpio energy there, the idea of the underworld and the shadow aspect of things. How this deck may give symbols and pictures that help make the dreams that you have when you're sleeping make sense. If you've been having intense dreams recently, especially because we have the shaman here, the shaman travels between worlds, right? From one realm to another very easily, connecting the energy between the underworld, the earth, and the spiritual. So dream energy seems really relevant in your reading, pile 3. So if you've been having intense dreams, something in this reading may help you make sense of that. Something in the cards that you see may help you understand the dreams you're having when you're sleeping in a more clear way. More clearly understand the dreams you're having when you sleep. Okay, we have the Magician with Mercury energy. This is the ability to create the life you want. I'm really being drawn to how this magician is holding this blue orb here. Blue, a prominent color throughout your reading from the beginning. And it's shining its energy down here onto a cup. Specifically, very prominent there, indicating water energy, matches nicely with your Scorpio card. Emotions, intuition, and psychic connections to the universal energy that goes through all of us. And then, of course, the idea of the magician is that you can use all of the elements to create the life that you want to manifest. So you have the wands, the swords, and the coins there as well. But the cup is at the top. I'm really focused on the cup because of the idea of intense emotions coming through at this time for you. Seemed like Another card may have flipped in here. Let's check to make sure. I don't see another flipped card, so we will continue with the shuffle. Making use of all the resources that are available to you, fire energy, earth energy, air energy, water energy, and balancing those. Your emotional energy is maybe something that's really intense right now and drawing your focus. This Magician is coming out near this Extremes card here to remind you not to rely on one thing more than the other, to bring everything into balance. Yeah, the Cup here, the emotions are being highlighted, but you still have fire energy, inspiration, creativity, action. You still have air energy, your thoughts, your ideas, communications, what you're speaking to other people, and earth energy, the material world, the practical things that you're doing. You still have all of that to draw on, even if your emotions are taking center stage at this time. And then the other card we have is the Two of Wands. We have Mars and Aries energy on there, stepping into your personal power. We have the steps leading up to these two windows here. One window is red, one window is blue, indicating balancing your masculine and feminine energy, walking a pathway towards balance, coming out right underneath that Extremes card again. Balance. Your emotions may be really intense right now. Do what you need to find some balance, so that if you're making any decisions, you're doing so from a calm, well-informed place, so that the actions you take and the practical things you do in the material world will be helpful for you, and not just serving what may be a short period of time where emotions are really driving everything that you do. Finding balance. This isn't saying ignore your emotions. Certainly do not ignore your emotions. They are telling you something, but it's letting you know that your emotions may be really intense right now because it's trying to draw your attention to something. And then in order to turn that into long-term growth and development, success, take the lesson you learn from those intense emotions and balance it with all the other energy you have to rely on. Your intuition, your ideas, your thoughts, how your body feels, what actions you're being inspired to take. Let your intense emotions inform you, but before you decide or take action, come to a calm place and make sure you're considering things from as many perspectives as you can. Come up for air, take a deep breath, relax. Okay, these three. We have the Palace of Coins. Beautiful. In this deck, this is extra card. In this deck, the creator made a palace for each of the different suits. And in this case, you have the Palace of Coins, Palace of Pentacles, Palace of Earth. This is meant to be like if the earth energy had a palace, what would it look like? And this is what the creator envisioned where the earth energy lives. You've got another owl on here, wisdom, intuition, seeing things at night, seeing through the shadow, seeing through the dark. You've got a deer here with antlers indicating leadership, gentle, nurturing leadership. Got a little tiny mouse or possum, maybe, hanging onto a branch off of a mushroom there. Mushrooms grow in the dark. We have tons of flowers and fruits there. Pine cones on here, to me, for some reason, speak about ancient wisdom. You have the owl here in this corner, and you have the pine cone here. Both of them speak about wisdom, connecting the wisdom from our ancestors with the shaman here, connecting wisdom you're receiving from spirit, connecting wisdom you're receiving from the earth and your shadow aspect, or from the unknown. You remember you were being encouraged to don't be scared about exploring the unknown. And then we have these rays of light coming down, shining over all of it, bringing in the sun energy, aligning with your passions, aligning with your life purpose. We also had the Queen of Wands. Actually, she was reversed the way the cards are. Queen of Wands in reverse. This is what it looks like upright. Fire energy. She has a pendant there right over her heart chakra. The other pendant that's prominent, actually two more, prominent on her third eye and her crown chakra. So we had throat chakra about communication and speaking your truth. We had heart chakra about your inner core, your true passions, the things you love, the things that make you feel good and bring you joy. And now this card is bringing in the third eye, intuition, and the crown chakra, connection with spirit. We have the iguanas on there. There is a reader from Australia who talks about how the lizard can indicate dream time. It's coming through pretty strongly in your reading because of the whole idea of dreams came through very strongly from the beginning of the reading. And she mentions that the dream time is actually being able to dream things into being. And she did mention how those can talk about dream time, dreaming the life you want to see into being. If you're seeing any kind of lizard in your actual dreams, it's reminding you of this Queen of Wands energy. The guidebook for this card does not specifically mention anything about those lizards being on there, so I'm really taking that message about dreaming the life you want into being. What the guidebook does say is, astrologically, the Queen of Wands is represented by Aries and Pisces. So it's coming in reverse. So this might be something for you to focus on or a thing to review in your life. Right here is the portion that I'm reading from here where it says astrology. It says, the Queen of Wands is able to maintain a direct and forceful commitment to her goals, which is the Aries energy, because of her belief in the validity of her intuitions, Pisces. So she's able to be dedicated to achieving her goals because she believes in her intuition. That's coming out in reverse for your reading. So it's telling me an area for consideration and reflection for you right now is, how much do you trust your intuition? How confident are you in the goals that you're setting? How confident are you that you can achieve the goals you're setting? If any one of those is lacking, work on building trust with your intuition and work on building confidence in the goals that you're setting. What kind of goals are you setting? Is there a reason why you may not feel confident in them? And then we had the Nine of Cups. I almost said King of Cups. Nine of Cups, a wish come true. Beautiful. We have Jupiter energy on there, and there's the Pisces. We had Aries here on the Two of Wands, stepping into your personal power by balancing your masculine and feminine energy. And Pisces here, trusting your intuition. If you feel stuck right now, restless, overcome by emotion, you can help put that energy into making your wishes come true by developing your intuition and the way that you trust your intuition. Gaining confidence in your intuition will help make your wishes come true on earth, right? We have the The earth energy coming through in your reading so far is the Palace of Coins. It's like all the earth energy, where all the abundance on earth resides. And that's exactly what this moon cycle is talking about, is tapping into that. Really being encouraged to focus on your intuition right now, to make your wishes come true and dream the life you want to live into being. You're the magician, remember? You're the magician here. You can do that. You have the ability to do that. So draw on all the resources you have available to you from all the energies, spirit, earthly, underworld energies, fire, earth, air, water energies, bringing all of those together. Draw on all the resources that are available to you, including those that other people may be bringing into your situation that are helpful for you, that are aligned with your goals. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Using all of those resources to step into your personal power in a balanced way, to tap into the abundance on earth by following your intuition, trusting your intuition, and making your wishes come true. Oops, look what I did. I shuffled the cards all into whatever. We'll see. I'll do this shuffle like this and see which one pops out, okay? Well, let's see. Half the deck is flipped. So, there we go. 5 of Cups. We have Mars and Scorpio energy here. So the other place we had Mars was this 2 of Wands, about stepping into your personal power. Aries there, remember the Queen of Wands Aries energy is about achieving your goals, having confidence that you can achieve your goals. And then we have the Scorpio energy, which is leading your reading, about feeling intense emotions right now. So this is letting you know that your emotions may be very intense right now. It may be easy to focus on the things that are broken, or the things that you feel like are not working, the feelings that make you feel like you lost something. It's saying, process these emotions. Listen to, it's reminding of that message we got before. Listen to your intense emotions right now, because they're trying to tell you something. They're trying to get you to focus on something. Listen to those intense emotions, and then process those emotions in a healthy way without going to one extreme or another, and then bring yourself into a state of calm balance so you can make a decision about what action to take. Breathe. Take a deep breath there, pile 3. I feel like I want one more tarot. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Number 10. It's also Jupiter energy. Yes, reminding you of the cycles of life that we go through. Jupiter, a sign of luck. During this moon cycle, actually right before this moon cycle, we had Jupiter move into the sign of Taurus, which is Jupiter, planet of expansion, planet of luck, planet of growing and developing, moving into the sign of Taurus, which is all about Earth. If you had a Taurus energy card, this is it right here. The good things on life that are there for us to enjoy and make us feel safe and stable. So bringing in things into the material world, a great time to work on those. This is indication of timing for you, that the wheels of time are turning in your favor right now, pile 3. So do what you need to process the intense emotions, but don't get stuck in that energy. Process them, express them in a healthy way so you can move forward and take advantage of the timing of expansive energy. We have Jupiter here on the Wheel of Fortune and Jupiter here on the 9 of Cups, a wish come true. Abundance with these grapes here. and the Palace of Coins, Palace of Earth. So take advantage of this time right now. Universal energy, time is on your side to bring things into being that you want. Things that make your life feel good, that make you feel successful, that make you feel abundant. Learn how to trust your intuition to make your wishes come true and have confidence in the goals that you're setting. Jupiter is supposed to stay in Taurus for about a year. So you got like another year. I mean, not only, right? But I think Jupiter is supposed to be in Taurus for a year till May 2024. So we have a year. There's nothing rushing you in this reading. There we go. That's why this Queen of Wands is reversed. Also, we have the idea of extremes here, intense emotions, the idea of timing, and this fire energy. So you may feel rushed. You may feel like you need to make a quick decision. You may feel rushed to decide, to act. This is encouraging you, slow down a little bit, come up for air, take a deep breath. You have a year. I mean, not only a year, right? But you have time is the message. You have time. Now is a great time to process all of this emotional energy, to come up with a plan on how to redirect that energy into something that'll be helpful so you can make decisions from a calm, balanced place that will let you know how to use all the resources available to you, how to step into your personal power, how to trust your intuition so that you can enjoy everything that Earth has to offer, the abundance, the luxury, the success. That's there for you, but you don't need to rush. You don't need to rush. Take your time, Pile 3. Come up for air. Take that deep breath. Give yourself time for reflecting. Give yourself time for processing intense emotions. I definitely needed that deep breath. Yeah, that energy coming through I got super excited, just wanting to say everything all at once. Definitely had a little bit of hard time breathing there, holding my breath while I was trying to talk to you. So breathe. Breathe. Don't rush into anything, Pile 3. These oracle cards down here, meant to indicate the beginning and the end of the moon cycle. I like to remind people we don't always accomplish something in one moon cycle or 1 month, right? Especially relevant for you, Pile 3, because we just had that message about not rushing into things. Take your time. You have time. So if you are looking for indications of timing, the beginning of this moon cycle is around May 19. The end is around June 17. Otherwise, it's just an idea of kind of beginning energy and ending energy. So for the first card, we have number 44 with attraction, and it says super moon on there. 44, number of stability and support, angel number, stability and support. 44 reduces to 8, number of abundance. You are meant to find abundance. You are supported. You will find stability. You will come to a place where you feel safe, and you're meant to find abundance. You're attracting that into your life right now, attraction. This is beautiful. I was called to get the guidebook for this card. I'm going to put it here so you can screenshot if you would like. It's beautiful. It's really summarizing lots of things that we've talked about. The main thing I'm taking from this card is the quote, an affirmation for you, Pile 3. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. You can make your wishes come true. Have confidence in your goals, that you can achieve your goals, and trust your intuition. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. It says also in the guidebook, be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. Yeah, be ready for opportunity, but avoid extremes, and that extremes includes rushing into things. If you're ready and you feel like you are not rushing, then go for it. I mean, that came out in the card about going after your passions, right? If you feel ready and you feel like you're not making an impulsive decision, then go for it. But avoid extremes that may cause imbalances. And remember this Two of Wands here with the masculine and feminine side coming out right underneath. Make sure you're making decisions and taking action from a balanced place that does not feel rushed. And think of connections greater than yourself. On that Queen of Wands card right here that's reversed, think of connections greater than yourself. Look at how prominent this jewel is on her crown chakra. Crown chakra is the connection that you have with spirit. So this card here about attraction, encouraging you to think of connections outside of yourself, that means connection with spirit. You may not have been asking spirit for help. You may not have thought whatever you're going through right now is something that is spiritual in nature, but this is letting you know, talk to spirit about it. Connect with spirit, ask for guidance, and then also connect. This said connect with things outside yourself. This be on the productivity card, encouraging you to look for support from other people as well. You don't have to do it alone. Two things being highlighted in your reading here about do step into your personal power, but don't forget that spirit can help you, and don't forget that there are other people here on earth that may be able to help you. From the crystal grid oracle, the first crystal you have looks like this. Beautiful watery looking crystal. And it is blue obsidian. It says expansive, divination, and astral travel. Expansive, to Jupiter coming out with the Nine of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, all about expansion. And then I mentioned we have Taurus, or Jupiter moved into Taurus for about a year. This is going to be relevant for you. Aquarius and Saturn energy on here as well. It says cool to the core. Blue obsidian is created from a natural volcanic glass that has the ability to expand one's natural talents. Beautiful. Astral travel and envisioning dreams are protected and safe when you are using this crystal. A powerful divination stone, blue obsidian enhances psychic abilities and uncovers natural talents for the unknown. Wow. Beautiful. So much in alignment. This is, if you want something to look at when you're reflecting or just trying to focus, that's a beautiful image for you right there. And again, this is blue obsidian. I don't know enough about the crystal to know if it's available or expensive or whatever, but either way, you have this beautiful picture here. Again, this is what it says on the back. So, cool to the core, balancing your emotions. The ability to expand your natural talents. The lizard on here, dream the life you want to have into being. That is about using your talents, right? Stepping into your personal power, using your talents. Using your talents also on the magician card here. You're the magician. You have this magician energy in you. I spoke about these as resources. Your own talents are part of your resources, right? It says blue obsidian enhances psychic abilities, your connection to spirit, and trusting your intuition. That came out very strongly in your reading so far. And it says uncovers natural talents for the unknown. We had the idea of not being afraid to explore the unknown come out from the card that drew you to the reading, the 29 Scorpio card with the shaman. Don't be afraid to explore things that are unknown right now or uncertain. Give yourself opportunity to explore the unknown. It doesn't mean you have to commit to it or take actions when you don't know enough or feel like you have enough information, but it's like step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to learn something new. Don't be afraid to try something new. Don't be afraid of the unknown right now. It's something for you to explore. Doesn't mean you have to commit to it. Something for you to explore. The blue obsidian card continues, it clears away mental clutter and makes way for clear channeling of intuitive messages. Beautiful. Working on trusting your intuition. Allowing you to focus on one message at a time. That is beautiful advice. Focus on one thing at a time. Step by step by step. Oh, yeah, love that. Step by step by step by step by step. Towards success. Yes, beautiful. That is good practical advice for you coming out in this reading pile 3. Focus on one thing at a time. Don't rush into anything. You have time, so focus on one thing at a time. It says it's a natural healer. Blue obsidian promotes circulation for your body and opens the aura to receive. Be open to receiving help, pile 3. The other moon, Queen of the Moon Oracle says power. With full moon, we have 16 on here, reduces to 7. 16 is, okay, look at that. We have 16 is the witching hour oracle for the waning phase, the maiden phase, about restless energy. And then it says full moon on here, which is the mother phase, 17 decisions. So the beginning, if we're looking for indications of timing for you, the beginning of this moon cycle is probably going to be significant for you. May 19 to the full moon around June 3 or 4. She looks like a powerful magician to me. And look at whatever that is on top of her head is matching with this Queen of Wands. These two are complementing each other. This is reversed right now because you may not be trusting your intuition as much as you can be, and you may not be confident in your ability to achieve your goals. So working on trusting your intuition and developing self-confidence could be 2 things for you to work on right now. Focusing on one thing at a time to step into your true Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire energy, and be the powerful manifester, the powerful magician that you are, making your wishes come true. It's really beautiful. And then the other crystal we had here looks like this. A blobby cloud or something. And it is blue aragonite. It says empathy, compassion, and communication. Yeah, communication, really important from the beginning. We have Capricorn and Earth energy indicated on here. It says communication is key. And with blue aragonite, you will definitely send the message. Blue aragonite activates the throat, the third eye, and the heart chakra, allowing you to communicate from a whole and centered place, while the stone instills hope and inspiration. Beautiful. Here's another image for you to look at, or a card to use for guidance. Beautiful. I love how these crystals are just tying everything together so nicely. This crystal enhances your ability to empathize and show compassion for others, fostering authentic connections. Don't be afraid to connect with others, connect with spirit. Blue aragonite's communication skills also carry across when you are communicating with the spirit realm, cultivating a calm and relaxed space for even more clarity to come through. Beautiful. That says it all right there between these two. This says it all for you there, pile 3. These two, if you need a little reminder for yourself, screenshot that, refer to it. Oh, look how I'm holding that Queen of Wands energy there. That's what you're reversing. And if I do this, you got the Palace of Earth and the Nine of Cups showing through. Earthly abundance, Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire energy, and wishes coming true with that Nine of Cups. These are going to help you with that. That is beautiful. All right, and I like how they look, so I want to see them. So let's get some final guidance for you, Pile 3. Beautiful, powerful reading about just stepping into you. Taking your time, stepping into you. This is the Soul Helper Oracle. Get some final guidance here, some final messages, final advice. Beautiful, beautiful reading. The energy in the room is just so exciting. It's like my whole body is like tingling. I feel just excited, like I'm getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to go on an adventure. It's just super powerful, happy, exciting energy. And we have number 31, reduces to 4. You remember you had the 44 on that attraction card there. 31, you are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. Take a new direction and be open to new experiences. So beautiful. Yeah, all of this, this card is like telling you the why of all of this, right? It's like, why did we just go through all this energy and receiving all of these messages? It's because you're experiencing a spiritual blossoming. You're growing, you're developing, you're becoming abundant, you're becoming successful, you're becoming one with spirit, you're becoming whole with yourself. All the things that go into blossoming and growing and developing is the reason why we just went through this whole reading. It's really beautiful. Look at all that water and earth energy on this card here. All talking about emotions and earth energy. Bringing emotional, intuitive, and psychic energies into balance and into a way that you can use them effectively to achieve the life you want to have on earth. Beautiful. If you are experiencing really extreme emotions right now, also, it's because you're going through a major shift. That just came through. These two. We have number 26 reduces to 8. The love of your dragon reaches out to you. The realm of your truth is opening up. You're stepping into your personal power, Pile 3. You're stepping into your life purpose. You're stepping into what makes your soul happy. And you're being guided and supported with that loving, powerful dragon. Yeah, that's Queen of Wands energy for sure. And then we had number 37 reduces to 10. A message is trying to reach you. Be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. We have a crow coming in here. Matches nicely with this owl imagery here. The owl is flying towards her. The crow is flying towards her. Spirit trying to communicate with you right now. Trying to guide you and help you. Pay attention to things going on around you for signs and symbols. Intuitive hits. If you get something that may seem like it's coming out of nowhere and it just makes sense to you, that's your intuition picking up on something the universe is sending you. So that's like, hey, pay attention to this. And then take the time to process that from a calm and balanced place. And figure out what that means to you and your journey. This is also a little bit more of a darker color card, right? So it's tying back to the underworld, about how we started this by saying energy is connected between the underworld, the earthly realm, and the spiritual realm all coming together. You have the shaman on here with your card. So you are experiencing a spiritual blossoming, some kind of awakening or up-leveling in your connection with spirit. So it's really important for you to set good goals for yourself, be confident that you can achieve them, and trust your intuition. And you're receiving information from a lot of different places, the underworld, the earthly realm, the spiritual realm. So it's like, take one message at a time. We had that in one of the readings, one step at a time, or one of the cards, one step at a time, one message at a time, clear the mental clutter. I think it was this blue obsidian that talked about taking things one at a time. Yeah. It says it clears the mental clutter away and makes you clear channeling for intuitive messages, allowing you to focus on one message at a time. Yeah, this is letting you know, especially with this card coming out here, that information is coming in from the underworld, the earthly realm, and the spiritual realm for you. So take time to figure out how you recognize that information and those messages that are coming in. It's going to be about developing your intuition and trusting your intuition, so you can understand where the different messages are coming in for you right now, and then taking the time to process those so you can put together a whole picture of what universe is trying to tell you. And you have a really unique skill to connect messages and energy coming from the underworld or the shadow side of things to the earthly realm, to the spiritual realm. Like, you're bringing things from all levels into reality here on earth and making a whole picture, something that's complete. Something that you're doing is bringing things together from different walks of life, different energy centers, and creating one new wonderful thing, or a new wonderful thing. Doesn't have to be one new wonderful thing, but you're creating something new that has components from all of those different things into something beautiful and whole. That is what I have for this reading, Pile 3. It's really beautiful. I'm being called to say to you, as I did in the other readings, that during this moon cycle especially, at different times between now, May 19, the beginning of from the new moon to the ending of the cycle, June 17, if you feel called to tune into this reading again, you may be drawn to pile 1, 2, or 3 more so than the other piles at different times during the reading. So there may be something in each of the readings that applies to you differently during different phases of this moon cycle. I've never really been called to say that before, but every reading that I did for this reading, every pile I should say for this reading, it was like, hey, let people know to tune in during different times of the moon cycle, because this is one of those readings that's going to mean something to people during different times, and they'll be called to one pile over another. Take that with however it resonates. If it doesn't make sense to you, you can ignore it, and hopefully Spirit will guide you to the information you need. If you do feel called, I hope you enjoy it and find the readings helpful. So best of luck to you on this exciting journey, Pile 3. Like I told you, I was super excited, felt great energy coming in. It's wonderful, beautiful, exciting. Thank you for spending time with me. I do wish you the best of luck on this exciting journey. And I do hope to see you again in another reading. And by the way, 1, 2, 3 just came up on my camera. Being told not to elaborate on that, but just letting you know.